Uh, you can see the new bands coming in. We're still waiting for the next map.
Yep, and just like last time, it is going to be Long Branch's pick. Remember, the losing team in these rounds is able to given that advantage to try to make that pick, make that change, and try to see if they can throw some, I don't know, some sugar in the gas tank, gum in the works. I don't know, whatever your metaphors are, use that.
Yeah.
Either which way, though, it's still going to be a long ways to go. Obviously, again, you must be feeling pretty good right now. Up
Yeah,
2-0,
yeah.
congratulations. But we still got more time, and so does Long Branch. So tell me, Long Branch has to be thinking of some extra options here to try to move on through. It seems like Esperanza wasn't exactly the way that they needed to go. But also at the same time, too, just like game one, this was incredibly close. There wasn't a lot of these overt mistakes I could find on either squad. It just sort of became the thing you see at this level of play, which is both of these teams are doing pretty well.
hmm Yeah, these are both two disciplined teams, knowing when to retreat and when to attack, waiting for those chances and then taking advantage of those chances. Um, Long Branch aren't able to get as many as they want, but they are hopefully looking for maps that could give them those advantages. You can see them discuss the right now, seeing which one is best. Both the coaches and players trying to figure out what they can do to fight against Freehold.
Again, it will take time.
hmm
It will take some planning, but they got a little bit of both of those right now. So we'll see exactly what angle they're going to be trying to move towards. It's just going to be, again, how they want to try to play these options. If they are seeing adaptations they can try to make to work on through, because again, this is close, this is close, this is close. This is one of these things where you could see that each of these teams was geared up to 3-0 in their previous rounds. They are playing incredibly dominantly. They have this level of expertise. It is now just going to be a question of how they're going to be able to make these final plays, make these final moves. For Long Branch, they're going to have a few more final moves that they're going to need to make. They got to pull a few more games out of their hat. For Freehold, it's going to be that question of how you're able to put a bow on it at the end of the day, how
hmm
you're able to wrap things up and take the belt home at the end of the day. But we still have a little bit more time to figure that out. So we'll give that around a bit of an idea.
Yeah, I think.
With that, though, actually, because we're still planning and wrapping things up over here, we're still letting our teams pick their matches, pick their ideas, pick everything but their nose. But here, they are going to be moving over to stage one again to see what the remaining aims of that group is going to be. Why don't you go check them out? I'm disappointed none of you have figured out how to teleport yet. Either which way, everyone who's still here, I'm happy you're still here. And again, because again, this has been an incredible series that we've been able to watch so far, where each of these teams incredibly close, incredibly disciplined, as you were talking about before. Tell me, what are some of these strategies that you've been enjoying to watch here? Because obviously, there's a lot of minutia that goes under the hood. We could talk about the broad strokes of what an Overwatch is, what it means to play Flashpoint, what it means to push a robot. What are some of the minutia that you've been seeing that you've been really impressed by so far in this game?
I think the diving. You can see both. Well, Jean taking those off angles, getting those three, 4 kills, trying to get as many as they can. But on the Long Branch's side, you can also see Gruelcraft with his Vendetta taking as much as he can. Yeah, and Pacer and September's fights are very entertaining to watch
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. Um,
I gotta say, like, I am a huge fan. Sounds so weird because very, I think, not what people will think about when they think about games like this. I love watching tank fights. I love watching the front line meet each other in combat and try to figure out exactly where they're going to go. There's a lot of energy there. There's a lot of strategy that comes with how you keep your tank alive, how you're able to push those little advantages you're able to work out, and also those little flank groups like we've seen Ghoulcraft work over again and again and again. So lots of those little minutiae, lots of those little strategies here. It's just going to be a question of how it all comes together in this final Flashpoint game. Now, you probably know the rules at this point since you've been watching a bunch of Overwatch today at this point. However, Flashpoint is just like Capture Point, but they're free. Flashpoints, they got to roam around the map to capture, so best to find it quickly to mount that offense or defense accordingly. For now, though, let's see what could be our final game. Game 3. Freehold trying to lock it up. Long Branch trying to begin the reverse sweep. Make some noise if you're in the audience if you care about the reverse sweep. Make some noise if you care about the win.
And you can see the fight initiating with Pacer and September.
Again, in all these games, movement is key. Whoever is able to get to the objective first is able to find the tempo for the rest of the fight. And for now, this is exactly what Pacer likes to do, is pushing the advantages, is moving on through.
Gets KC11, and it is Freehold's point now. Okay, I was a little off.
We'll see which way exactly it goes. So far, that first point is going to be going over to Freehold, so that will be, again, that advantage that they're looking for in this initial game, able to see if they can start mounting that defense, making it hard, so for September has to jump away, can't quite find the in there. The important thing to remember about any game like this, though, is that when you're defending, you have to defend multiple different angles. If you're attacking, you just need to attack one.
Kills. Pacer trying to get that with Long Branch contesting point and gets point with leaving Freehold at 52%. Both pushed out, and
but again, this is what we've seen here, there, and everywhere, right? Each of these teams are willing to give up an objective if they feel like they cannot fight at full strength. So they're able to regroup and get into the fight faster than if they all go down. So again, as you said, very disciplined. A lot of strategy is coming in here just to make sure these fights can stay as close as possible. And while a weaker squad may have already been going down, we're already starting to see the fight beginning to coat back up one more time.
you can see John training his Tracer, trying to get Goldcraft, but is taken out.
Yeah, that is going to be rough to see here at the end of the day, but again, still good for Long Branch being able to maintain this control here. It's going to be a question of where Freehold is going to look to make that advance.
Pacer and September trying to initiate their fight. You can see how much is going on. Both Kiriko ults coming down, trying to hold on point. It is OT right now. Both trying to Freehold with one person remaining, 2 versus 1. It is whoever's game right now. Freehold needs this for the early advantages, but
I gotta say, Freehold, like, overtime on the first point, this is insane, right? Like, this is a crazy level of commitment here. It also shows that Long Branch is doing everything they can to stay in, but Freehold is able to snipe it at the very last second here. So 99 to 66, plenty of time in order to make up and regroup for that last third. However, this is now going to be a pretty advantageous spot for Freehold. They were able to get pretty close to a team wipe, so it's going to be much harder for Long Branch to mount that coordinated offense.
yeah, Freehold trying to send Long Branch home as possible. That Vendetta ult coming in is unable to get anyone, though. Bags trying to take out this Vendetta and is unable to do so. Captain Falcon is targeted, but surprise.
Overtime into overtime, now into the advantage here. That is going to be Freehold taking that first point here. Remember, 2 more capture points to come. I gotta say, this is insane to see in what could be our final match of the game.
You can see you can see the fight already starting with Pacer in the back, trying to do as much damage as he can while taking cover. Pacer trying to take out Goldcraft so that he can't affect the support or the DPS.
Yeah,
He is pushed down to 82, and
the flashpoint goes live, and it seems like it is going to be Long Range who's able to group up and get that initial push first. We do see Diva launching the mech in, but is able to actually get one. Aaron is unlucky enough to be caught in the blast, so that's always a bit of a rough thing to see, but we are now getting a bit more time for that Freehold response. Able to come in quick and easy.
Getting that one team kill. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go, go, go.
22-11. Now it is their point. Freehold trying to take high ground, trying to push Long Branch back as far as possible. Both teams taking damages.
Yeah, and let me tell you really quickly, I'm sorry, a belt's being taken from me. Like, that is pretty rough. But hey, you get to see that it's a real belt. If you're watching on stream, you came in at an excellent time. Not just to see a belt, but to see some incredibly close games of Overwatch being played. When you last saw us, we talked about how these teams are fighting tooth and nail. That has certainly continued here. Freehold and Long Branch have been at each other's throats on this cap point. The last one going to 99 to 99. This is going to be just the same.
Yes, you can see both teams trying to contest the point. Long Branch holding it as far as possible. Freehold now waiting to regroup and attack as a unit.
That is going to work out pretty cleanly there at the end of the day. It's just going to be how Freehold is able to attack this point. Again, it's all going to be close, it's all going to be tricky, but we've seen Freehold make these plays before. Long Branch also be able to find the ins, finds the outs.
You can see the switch from September from the Winston to the Jungle Queen being quite successful with Long Branch able to go and take the second point. Now we're going to move on to third.
So far, so good. Everyone's taking stuff from our stage. So far, so good. We'll have to see how it's going to be able to move on through. The flashpoints are now even though 1-1, so there's still going to be plenty of time. Still could be anyone's game.
The fight's not at the point, but taking ranges. You can see Pacer coming in, trying to do that damage, but it's pushed back. Craft trying to do that damage. Fashion taking out KC11 and doing damage to September and taking out the Jungle Queen.
That is an incredible display there. It means that Freehold has the way cleared from them. Remember, it is first to free, so you don't just get the third point. It is first, it's first to free, so you don't just get the third point here. You need a little bit more time to really get it rolling. But Freehold again gets another pretty clean sweep here, and they're able to mount this deeper kind of defense, try to see where they're able to go. Pacer is able to take down Aaron. We even saw a couple of border cells softening them up as well. So Bags is ready for some of these extra fights coming on in. And I'm not sure if the health is going to be there for Long Branch. So they're going to push it as much as they can. Bullcraft diving in is able to get a pretty strong contest, but they're being focused down pretty quickly, and that's going to be the takedown at the end of the day.
Freehold still holds point with Pacer.
Yeah, so far, Long Branch hasn't been able to touch this point just yet. It is just going to take a bit more time to figure out which way it's going to go.
Pacer trying to take the damage, responding, telling his teammates about Woodcraft in the side, and dealing damage as much as he can. Pacer moving everywhere around the point, trying to hold the point as much as possible. It is now OT 2v2, 1 versus 3, never mind. And it is going to be Long Branch's point with 99-0.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm getting deja vu here, because if I remember in this first round, we were in the situation, but flipped at the end of the day. Long Branch lost the point at 99%, and we were able to see Freehold turn things around, get that first point of the round. I'm now curious to see if history is going to repeat itself and we get that advantage going over to the Long Branch squad. Granted, Freehold has plenty of time to try to make that push back, try to see if they're able to get that second point, push them further and further to that championship belt.
Goldcrest with the vendetta of break Pacers mech right now. Both teams pushing each other back, with Goldcraft trying to take the side, trying to push and take out the squishies in Freehold sides. Pacer doing damage as much as he can. Tries to take out Ghoulcraft and is unable to do so, with others on the side attacking Ghoulcraft.
Yeah, so far this has been really solid here, but it is now going to be time for Freehold to make this counter push here. Taking down KC11 and taking down some of these random threats here and there will pave the way, but Gian going down in turn means that it's going to be an even 3 versus 3. The overtime is ticking, but it is going to be still in Long Branch's favor. It's a 1v1 on the point for that final contest. The 5 kill streak is going to go in favor of Freehold. The points tick, tick, tick. We go from 99. Oh, it's still in overtime, but that point is Freehold's. They are 1 point away from the state championship belt. Long Branch is now 2 points away from being able to mount a counterattack, being able to mount that reverse sweep. Again, we'll have to see how they're able to approach that. For now, though, we have to keep our eyes on the next flashpoint. Who's able to get there first? Who's able to mount that aggressive play?
You can see Long Branch taking space in the point right now, waiting for it to unlock, trying to touch the point as possible. Pacer running around in circles, dealing as much as damage. You can see Long Branch able to contest the point and take it.
Yeah, Pacer was able to get some pretty good scouting in there to see, hey, who's in here, who's not, made a few good call-outs, I'm sure. But for now, it is going to be who can do whatever. Ghoulcraft will be able to find a few good kills, make that a few more good kills, actually. And that's so close to a team wipe. Pacer is all that's left alive. And yes, it will be a team wipe here at the end of the day. Long Branch is able to take that advantage, and it seems like they are beginning to claw their way through. Remember, they need to not just take this point, need to take the one after that in order to stay in this game, in order to make that reverse sweep happen. Freehold, meanwhile, needs to get on this point to win the title.
Vendetta coming in, takes out Captain Falcon as the Kiriko, and is taking that.
Caught off, they're down. That is always a rough thing to deal with, and now that means down one player. Long Branch is going to have a bit more of a tricky time. Apple Juice, KC11 in September are able to take a few clean kills here, there, and everywhere, but they're not able to get on the point.
It's 2 versus 2 right now. This point will decide who wins.
Remember, if Freehold takes this point, we have a state champion. If Long Branch takes it, we could be watching a reverse sweep in the making. It's going to come down to timing. It's going to come down to who's able to get where first.
Aaron trying to find those off angles, trying to be hidden and do as much damage as possible. You can see Pacer trying to attack the Junker Queen right now, holding, pointing. But Ghoulcraft taking in from the side, trying to get those small squishies out. You can see the big bloodbath that is coming in. Pacer in the Kiriko ult by Captain Falcon gets Apple Juice and is about to get Aaron, and does get Aaron. Look for September, gets September, and it is Freehold's point.
That is the mental reset that I think Freehold needed. That was a rough 4th point for them. However, being able to come in here, being able to have a full team wipe, coming in here for the potentially final point of the tournament, that is incredible to see. Gives them the time that they need to really be able to move on, hold on, and make that hold. Again, we'll have to see if they're able to really get that going, where some of these points are. Remember, each of these teams have been willing to give something up if it means it helps them more in the long run. By the way, Pacer just dives in, doesn't care that they're blocked from healing. Gets a 10 streak too, my goodness.
Yeah,
and heck, Long Branch is almost down again. Yeah, it's another team wipe just for a frame.
You can see John and Bags doing the rest of the kills in the kill screen right now. Getting those small pickings to get those team wipes coming.
25%, 20% is all that separates Freehold from a championship belt. It's going to be up to Long Branch to put a stop to that. We've seen a couple of good plays here. We know they know how to approach these points. They're already contesting here as we go on to overtime on this last point. It is all or nothing if you're long range. You have to throw everything on. Here comes the fight. We have the Diva mech coming in to clear out the space that is going to have to clear it. But once it goes boom, everyone's going to rush back on, restart the contest. It's going to move on through. It seems like the advantage is very slightly in the favor of Freehold. They're able to hold it. They're able to keep it going.
Taysa with a
Freehold
20.
is your Group 3 state champion.
Woo.
Freehold takes it 3-0 and gives me another run on my voice. Let's check out some of these plays that Pacer was able to take us through. And my goodness, I remember this too, because Pacer is so aggressive on this Diva. It has been incredible to watch. He's able to clear amazing space, and that's part of the reason why you're able to see Freehold take this in their second 3-0 of the day. Incredible stuff.
Exactly. Oh my.
Hello! If you are paying attention to stage 2 right now, we have our Group 3 finalist winners, Freehold. Give them a round of applause as they shake their opponent's hand for a great match today. Thank you. Got it. Okay, everyone, let's give it up for Freehold. Big round of applause.
Check, check, 1, 2. All right.
Check. Check, check. 1, 2. Yep.
Good afternoon, everybody. If you take a look over here at stage 2, you're going to see Barnegat on your right side. You're going to see Pleasantville on your left side. This is their battle for the final of Group 2. Going to get the show on the road very, very soon.
Now arriving at Lijiang, initiating match. Ready. Now arriving at Lijiang Hall. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
I cannot help but wonder.
Good afternoon, New Jersey, and welcome to Stage 2 again, where we are seeing the Group 2 Overwatch Finals. We got the Barnegat Bengals on red right there versus the wait, is it Pleasantville? Yeah, Pleasantville Greyhounds on blue over here. All right. My name is Celtic, and with me is
Angel.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. So we are going into control Lijiang Tower first. We do see a Symmetra versus Bastion too. Symmetra with Reinhardt already teleporting into the first point just so they can capture it immediately and stand their ground. Teleporting from behind, misses his charge. Bastion is really low, but a beautiful Suzu. Kiriko is down.
Very high energy opening
And they're
right
going
here.
back to control just so they can capture it, but they're getting off of it.
That was weird.
Yeah.
All right.
What's happening, though? This is insane right here. Immediately total control here. But now they're just losing control. And then picks off the Diva.
Wow. All right.
We just give up a 50-50 for that.
Yeah, right.
Give
So
up tank for tank.
that that tank over in over on the Pleasantville side was a very strong showing in their semifinals round. I believe going on a 20K.
On a 20K.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That is very, very
yeah.
strong.
So
Right
look,
up on
like I saw in that last in those
and
semis.
Bastion doesn't even know where it's coming from behind. This
Yeah.
teleporter is working a ton.
Yeah, the
Wow.
Bengals sort of do that.
Just beautiful domination here. Wow.
So full disclosure here, Barnegat's my high school.
Oh, it is?
Yes. So I may be a slight bit biased here, I will admit.
No,
but
I have played against them since I'm from Plainfield. I did a scrimmage with them.
yes.
I have never been beaten very badly. I've never been beaten badly.
Yeah.
Green Dragoon lives up to the hype of what they
Yeah. Yeah, this team is very, I know this team very well.
Misses the shatter, and here he comes. They're just coming with the counter attack. Misses his charge.
There's something else.
Wow.
That's 3 down. Oh, that's 4 down. for
Bastion
the,
kills
Pleasantville.
himself. Oh, and then pushed off. Oh, almost pushed
No,
off the
not
map.
pushed off.
Oh, wow.
What even happened there?
We don't even know, but now they're even more staggered than they are. They will
It's
not have a
Still in Barnegat's control, though.
Oh, yeah, and immediately ticks off the May.
So interesting. So he switched over to the, Reinhardt like right away. Like
Oh,
what?
yeah. So what they could be doing is just Reinhardt is a very defensive tank. You know, you want to protect your team with that giant huge map, and you can push in immediately like that. And they're making it a 4v4, taking out the tanks immediately out of the game.
That's very interesting.
It's a very
play.
interesting game plan, but it might be working for them in their favor.
Seems to have, almost.
It could be, but they still have control of the map. But it doesn't seem like it worked in their favor. Here comes a Mei ultimate, getting the Kiriko, and it seems like they do take control now.
Yeah, it looks to have not worked out for them in the end there. I mean, really, that is just their best, one of their best players just sacrificing themselves just to take out another tank. It is a very odd play to me.
Yes, I have never seen that type of play style before. Taking out your tank just so you can have a 4v4 with your other team. That's kind of like trusting them and believing in them to actually win that fight for them.
Yeah, it just barely didn't work out. It was close, but it wasn't quite
And
the...
immediately takes out the Mei again. We do have Shadow ready. Will he use it? And takes out the Cassidy. They are doing really crazy.
Not quite, no. Wow, then.
It's a pretty even fight here, to be honest.
Well, if Barnacle can just hold it
Another
here, then
shatter.
they just take the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It could be, but Reinhardt's pinned. May go for a shatter, but he's pinned too. He takes him off the map.
And again, we're seeing now Britter is trusting his team to
He is
clean up
trusting his
afterwards
team.
and hold.
It is very bold here, to be honest. This is really risky. Everybody else is
Good May
coming
on
back
the,
from spawn.
point there.
Seems like she traps himself off. Wow.
Just trying to hold that point for the last moment.
Yep.
It is at 99% for Barnegat though, so if they just hold it back and hold it for a few seconds.
They're trying really hard to win it, and another takedown.
What are these Ryans doing?
What are they doing?
I
I don't know. This is a really new strategy I've seen, but takes him out immediately.
Tanks
It's a
operate on a different
4v3.
wavelength, I think.
Oh, yeah,
it's
they
something
are.
kind of connection, I think.
It's a very fun gameplay for both tanks, but tanks are both back immediately now too.
Switching
And
out
here comes the
for
Hammond.
Hamster.
Yeah. And he takes him out again
Takes
too.
the hamster away.
And he takes out the Mei.
Wait.
Incredible. That's two.
This,
And they make the comeback.
yeah, this tank is a very interesting player. I watched them all
very.
that semis game, and it was
That
something.
was something. That was
Yeah.
honestly something I have never seen before in a game of Overwatch. That is something new and very exciting to see. This is going to be a great finals right here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. These are two incredible teams right now. We just got to
Oh, yeah.
see what now Barnegat cooks up to just try and, well, deny that.
What they're realizing is they're going to have to, well, in this map, Blue Jing Tower, you can obviously take out people off the map pretty quickly. You got to be careful here, but now we swap into Mwaga.
Okay, now this actually, I have seen this pick off of for this tank before
Oh,
a
really?
lot. This is one of their preferred characters here, actually.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
is, and they already get a pick off on the Kiriko. They are down to support. Reinhardt charging in, but taken down by the Mwaga. Can they get a pick here? He's shielding for his whole team. Mei is one, but walls them off. Coming in for a charge. They're all really low. Mwaga's trying to defend this team
Just
as hard as
a
it can.
slugfest over these tanks again.
Wow. Beautiful indeed, honestly. And they're trying to still take them down. The Mwaga is annihilating them.
Just shredding through their sideline here.
They are down a tank. They're trying to escape, but Mwaga is still charging in. Comes in with a headshot, takes them all down.
Back with a vengeance.
Wow.
Where did this come from?
Where did this come from?
He's still going.
He is still going, and now they have to retreat, waiting for the team to come back.
I feel like he might be a touch overextended right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
but
He might be, but he does
Well,
get charged
his-
back.
teammates can obviously provide covering fire,
course.
so maybe
Yep.
it's not as bad as we think.
Yep, and they do have a Mei that can wall them off if he does
Yes.
if he gets to guard. And as
Like
soon as
that,
like
yeah.
that.
If things get
Beautiful.
a little dicey. Now
And they take out a DPS already. And D.Va's already out of her mech.
they cut the team in half and pick them off one at a time.
Wow, and Mwaga just comes from
Beautiful.
0 HP to everything. Wow. And we're pausing the match.
Getting a
Yeah, you're getting technical issues, I'm guessing.
not quite sure. Yeah, actually, yeah, looks like it.
Oh,
Ah,
audio issues.
audio
Oh.
issues, comms issues, everyone. I mean,
The match we're watching is honestly a very strange match indeed. But it's
Yeah.
still incredible to see both tanks going at it. This is a really tank-sided match, to
We're
be
just
honest.
watching the tanks fight the
Go
whole
at
time,
it, yes.
basically. This is tank on tank slaughter right now. I have no idea.
Yep.
All right. So while we're sorting this out, we're going to send you guys on over to stage 1. So we shall be right back. Just trying to get things sorted out, folks, real quick. So be ready for more Overwatch. All right. In-person crowd, we're back.
After some audio issues.
Yeah, just a little bit of comm issues. All good
Yep.
now, sorted out.
But we do look into the match again. We do have 2 ultimates that Bernigat, I don't know how to pronounce it still, you know. But
Who?
oh, Maga ultimate popped up already. 4 of them. Cassidy ultimate is trying to be used, but Cassidy's taken out. Maga is low in HP. He's taken out too.
What?
May is trying to get alive, but they're deleting all of them. They're losing all the HP really quickly. Supports are trying to run away here.
I looked away for a second, and all of a sudden the Malga just kind of does whatever.
Incredible. Here comes the Diva ultimate. Can Soldier get away? Wow. And they still managed to hold point after this, but Maga is back. Kiriko is still alive on the side, but they're focusing the Maga here. He is getting shredded to pieces. Now here comes Juno ultimate. And this is insane. Here comes Kiriko Suzune. Can they do something with this ultimate?
Kiriko's a really good recovery ultimate here.
Oh yeah, no, this is honestly a 50-50, and here comes the other Kiriko ultimate too. Who's gonna win here? They're taking out 2 players, and here is Bastion gonna pop ultimate. He might be saving it. Wow, Maga takes down Bastion, but will that be enough?
It might just be if this Malga can
They're
hold
trying
his
to
own.
focus the Juno so the Maga can't get healed. Gets the health pack. Juno is far behind, leaving Maga alone. The focus is back on Juno, but still taken out. Diva's by herself and taking out a mech.
It,
And wow.
and
Incredible.
they pull it back together from.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was like everyone was just rotating in and out of death and whatnot. Like the whole, I don't think the whole team was there the whole time.
Oh no, they weren't.
Like
That Maga and Juno were by themselves for at least a while.
Yeah,
And here comes Bastion going in immediately.
very interesting.
Maga is getting shredded, but still lives. They're coming from the side. They have to touch. Can they? And that's first round. It's even.
Wow. All right. It's now 1-1. So next wins the map.
Yeah, wins this
Yes,
game mode.
yes.
Wins this first game. Whoever wins the first game. It's
All right.
anyone's game here, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean these teams are really, I mean they're matched. I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's some crazy stuff going on right
So
here.
we're seeing a ton of swaps here.
Yeah.
And they're switching up their plays out here. I will like to see how Bernagat, how do we pronounce it? Like how do we pronounce it?
Barnegat.
Barnegat. There we go. Barnegat. Okay. I'd love to see how Barnegat plays with this comp. And they are both tanks have swapped a lot. And now
Yeah,
we're seeing mainly
quite a
swaps to
bit.
Doomfist and Zarya. And we're swapping full supports too.
I don't know. I mean, it could just be swapping based on the location here, or just
It
what
could be,
felt
but
good
yes.
and what did.
But they're just swapping entire team comps. I think they have strategies set up for this.
Oh, I
Doomfist
assume
is
so.
taking a lot of damage, and they punched him off the map already. That's 2. That's 3. Oh, Doomfist falls off the map, but they still win this fight. It's incredible.
That's Pleasantville gone. So
Wow.
Barnegat's free to cap now. That
Yeah, Barnegat is on total control right here.
What a beautiful team fight right there.
Honestly, yes. And they swapped to Hog to counter the Doomfist, and now they're swapping to Cassidy and Soldier. They're swapping everything to handle the Doomfist right here.
Wow.
See, now Hog can heal himself and bring people close to them with a giant shotgun. It is very dangerous.
Oh, Roadhog. Okay, interesting.
It is going to be make this, and takes down Soldier immediately with a beautiful headshot. Here comes Doomfist from coming in behind, takes out Cassidy. Roadhog is low, trying to run away. Beautiful punch from Doomfist. Takes out Kiriko. One shot. But it seems like Doomfist doesn't get pulled away from the hook.
Or,
Oh, guess not.
never mind. Okay.
They're trying to take them out. But it's honestly, now they have to be backed up here.
It says.
And now they're trying to shoot here, trying to get a pick. Okay. So now Doomfist is using ultimate. Kiriko is low HP. There goes Cassidy. Kiriko's gone. It's just Roadhog, and he's taken out. And now it's just Juno trying to run away.
They're hunting Juno down.
Yep, and now
That is
she's standing still.
Saitama right there.
Yep.
All right, welcome back, guys. Still Barnegat versus Pleasantville. Barnegat won their first point after resolving some audio issues, and they're showing a very strong showing in this third point.
Oh, yeah. They're keeping total domination here and already taking out both of them. But now, Roadhog has pushed off May off the map, even after dying. Honestly, impressive here.
Yeah, we're seeing some impressive plays right now here, folks.
And now they're making a last-minute switch to Orisa to fully counter this Doomfist after Roadhog wasn't working too much.
We'll see how it works.
And now they're wooing ultimate. This Doomfist takes out the Cassidy already.
Pulled Doomfist all the way into the back line.
Incredible plays
punches
here.
Cassidy in the face, runs back to his team. I mean, that was
Wow,
just
and punches
beautiful.
a Soldier, and again, they just can't handle the Doomfist.
Again,
Now Doomfist is just punching in and out.
Doomfist is another one of this tank's player.
Oh, yeah. And now they
good
take out
characters.
Wuying, one of the
I've seen it.
supports. And he pushes off Orisa off the map.
Bye. All
That
right.
could be game here. And Doomfist is pressing his ultimate.
Doesn't get anyone.
Doesn't
Points
get anyone,
contested.
but punches the tree by accident. Kiriko presses ultimate. Can Kiriko live to at least hold on? No. Doesn't seem like it's long enough. And that's game one.
Barnegat wins the
Incredible game.
first of three. First of five.
First of five, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, incredible game here, honestly.
Seriously impressive.
We saw
plays here.
insane tank matchups here. First round, it was really even. I would say so. And this was a beautiful play here. Honestly,
I
taking off.
didn't even catch this one.
Yeah.
Just bumped everyone off
Yeah,
the cliff.
pushed everyone off the map, and a beautiful shatter to keep the Soldier out of the game.
Interesting.
It
Wasn't
was-
quite enough though.
Yeah, it wasn't quite enough. But
Yeah. So it is a
it is pretty even here. You could say it was pretty even in the first round.
yeah,
The
but then
second round, they made a pretty good comeback.
Barnegat just turned it around fully. I've seen this before, but it was just It's always impressive to see.
No,
It's
yeah.
always impressive to see.
It's an insane comeback that they made. They
Yeah.
were down 1 and then got 2 rounds immediately. You don't see this at all most times.
Yeah, we're gonna see some very impressive gameplay here for a
Of
while.
course.
So
That Doomfist might stay in after they don't know how to stop him. They don't.
it seems like it's not. They could stay on Doomfist, but we'll have to find out later as we're switching over to stage 1.
Yep. All right.
We just, yeah.
Yeah.
We